Elegant people of the internet, welcome back to more Nancy Drew. I say back even though this is a new game, but I mean back because we're doing all the games.
We've been doing the series for 9 games so far. Here's number 10, The Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Which I actually did play a little bit of back in like middle school or whatever.
This is another one.
This is one, yeah.
I have a little bit of experience with.
Yes, so...
Do you actually remember anything from this one?
I remember, the most I remember about it is that there's a lot of Native American like influence.
Okay, you keep mentioning, you mentioned that in previous games from this series, that 10 Shadow Ranch specifically has a lot of Native American imagery, influence, etc. So
it's kind of like how like the Scarlet Hand had a lot of like Aztec stuff.
Mayan,
yeah, sorry. Right. My bad. We should get into the game.
Yeah.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Dear Hannah.
Seen you, right?
I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman, pick me up at the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd. After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
Man, we had a small window of opportunity where we actually could have seen 3D models of Bess and George, but of course they got lost along the way or something, so now we can't actually see them. We have to talk to them over the phone like always.
Of course.
I want to know what they look like. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what they look like. I'm just curious.
Does that also mean that we're not going to be calling Bess and George, but we're going to be calling the Hardy Brothers again?
Probably. I have a...
Also, where's Ned?
Yeah.
I want to talk to Ned.
Where's my boyfriend?
Right?
We said that like the past 4
for sure.
Yeah, but...
I think, yeah, it has been like 5 games since we actually talked to Ned.
Right, and we say it each time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still relevant. Also, there's an updated UI, it looks like.
Oh, you've got an actual, like, phone now.
Yeah, and it has an alert, it looks like.
Welcome to River Heights Wireless.
You can call into the phone number and press call. Okay. You can also look at the web, email, urgent.
Oh, all right.
Call us as soon as you can. Now, pronto, immediately, you Bess and George.
No Ned! Dang it!
I know, right? All right, call.
Unless home is Ned.
Hello? Hi, Bess, it's me. I'm at the ranch. Where are you guys?
Omaha.
Omaha? As in Nebraska?
Our plane had to land here so they could fix some radio problem, and now they're saying... It's Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, George.
Now they're saying we may be here for hours.
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on?
Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer.
So what's going on there?
I do... Do I have any... When I said... We haven't really been given any information, so...
We landed, we got here, we opened our phone.
Yeah.
And we're told to call you, so that's what we're doing?
You're not going to believe this. I opened my phone and you told me to call you, so I called you. Oh, wait, maybe
Yes.
I'll believe it.
Yes.
You're not going to believe this.
Oh my gosh, you've got a mystery to solve, don't you? I can hear it in your voice.
Wow. Brilliant. Wow.
All I know so far is the Raleighs sent one of their ranch hands to pick me up at the airport instead of meeting my plane themselves.
That is weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet at all. Are they there at the ranch?
Nope. The ranch hand who picked me up told me I could reach them at this phone number he gave me.
So what'd they say?
I haven't called them yet.
So call them.
You told me to call you as soon as possible, so that's what I did.
Urgent. Please call us immediately.
Now, yeah.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds
What
good to me.
device?
In the meantime, call Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet. I mean, not only have you got our curiosity going, but we're bored, Nancy. Bored.
I hear you. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
No, that's me. I'm bored.
Yeah. Well, no. See, we're just bored.
Well,
Specifically, you're just bored
yeah.
as opposed to bored, so...
Well, I suppose we should call the Rowleys. Yeah, I know, right? It's a lot more convenient.
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not. Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say
Did you
rattlesnake?
say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Oof.
How bad?
Well, his arm swelled up something awful, and he was feeling pretty poorly by the time we finally got him here.
I was fine. She's exaggerating.
Oh, Ed, you wish. Anyway, dear, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
What can I do to help you?
What can I do to help you?
Yeah, can you open the door
Nothing,
again?
absolutely nothing. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler, and go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzy's and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
Is there an address?
I'd love to. Is there an address on the envelope?
Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll-top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun.
I thought about the
Just
most
be
interesting
sure to wear
part,
a hat
right?
and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just tell me about the... phantom horse?
Alright, now we gotta call Bess and George back and be like, hey, so
So they were about to talk about a phantom horse on the ranch, and also your dad and or uncle got bit on the arm, I guess.
I'll call back later.
Ah!
Damn.
But they were bored at the airport, right? Surely, whatever.
What about Frank and Joe? They got anything to say?
If it gets to them, automated. Oh,
Excuse me?
Nancy, hi. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
what does he want you to do?
What does he want you to do?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa, how bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay.
They've got rattlesnakes around there, huh?
I don't know if there's much else we can say about it, but it was in their bedroom.
This one was in their bedroom.
We don't know anything else about
It
the Phantom
showed up
Horse
right
other
after
than
the Phantom
something
Horse.
that Ed, I guess, was talking about. So, I
That's
mean,
what
It
Mrs.
literally
Raleigh
directed us to
said.
the Phantom Horse
She
right
hung
after
up before
anyway.
she could explain.
Well, when she explains it to you, be sure to explain it to us.
Catch you later.
Adios.
oh,
Happy trails.
okay.
Right. It's like, I basically what happened, I know you looked away, but it said, oh yeah, it was in the bedroom right after the Phantom Horse. And it's like, okay, if you're gonna just...
Well, give us the option. Why not
Right,
just
like, there's no actual choice there.
on home, I guess?
Yeah, just to see. It's usually just a voicemail.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
I don't need to talk to anyone at home.
Why give me the option then? It's always an option, and no one ever answers. Bess, George, why do your aunt and uncle have puzzles in their house? I'm just looking because I know that certain things are triggered by looking at certain things, so...
Sometimes she has dialogue to say about it and whatnot.
Right.
Well, I think these books are going to be...
We're gonna have to probably
Or
refer to
later.
them later for some kind of puzzle or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, this probably isn't important. I'm just kind of impressed that they
have all this extra radio dialogue.
Right, like
actually a radio station we tuned into.
Yeah, that's kind of going the extra mile a little bit. Like they did not need to include this at all.
But we still don't have the option to call anybody at home.
Right.
Or our boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, you must
Oh,
be
hey, it pops up a little like question mark where you can like talk to people now. That's
welcome to Shadow Ranch.
They're slowly introducing more quality of life things, but it's pretty nice.
You have talked to the Raleighs, right?
I have, and I still can't believe what happened to Ed.
That is creepy, isn't it? But the horse, that was even creepier. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Oh. Does not, like any Western, of course it doesn't have a happy ending.
This story does not have a happy ending.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger. Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
How come?
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Well,
I like Shorty.
Yeah, he's
Come
pretty
back
nice.
soon.
I like the design of his. Hey, I like when you hover over him, he kind of turns around to like.
Yeah, they've all done that. It's just this one's a bit faster to do it.
Fair.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bake it at some point.
Yep. So this Dirk Valentine was an outlaw who was tried and hung by the sheriff who was Humber Francis' dad.
Still picking up the front porch, use back door.
Dave. Could someone have put that snake in their room on purpose? Yes,
Probably.
but it's also not entirely made out of the possibility that it could have like snuck into like a hole in the floor or something.
Right, I mean, that's pretty common enough.
I mean, from my understanding, in that's just a relatively common type of like natural accident, as it were, is rattlesnake bites.
Yeah. Task list. This is where I usually put my to-do list, but since I'm a senior detective, we're going to solve this without using it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man, the task list was actually one of the things that I really enjoyed about this game when I played it in middle school.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, why you take it away and see, just because I'm
actually
senior detective?
Being a senior detective, wouldn't that just mean that you have more concise notes about what to do?
You would think.
Because detective always should keep their own personal notes and to-do lists.
It's lame.
Whatever. Always check your girth before hitting the trail.
Okay.
Hello there.
I like how you can get him to stare at me. And I'm like, actually, never mind.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, maybe I do want to talk to you.
You got something to say,
which
Mr.
one are you?
Excuse me?
The Raleighs said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
Yes, I'm Nancy Drew. And you are?
I'm the head wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
How do I prove to you I know what I'm doing?
First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
Okay.
If I don't know something, can I just ask you?
Nope. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off and put him back where you got him. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Dude, ground tie refers to just tying their
Do these horses ground tie?
Yep. If you get off when you're on the
Lead
trail,
to
don't
a
tie
post on the
reins,
ground and
nothing.
whatnot.
Just drop
Instead of like a
in the
hitch or
barn,
putting
an
them inside of
earthquake or
a
something.
barn or something.
Oh, okay.
Bob will stay put.
I believe.
Bob? Who's Bob?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. That's who I'm putting you on.
All right.
Did you see the phantom horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure.
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
So vacation this is.
Great.
If you last that long.
Ah, great. Vacation with chores. I love chores on my vacation.
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there? Hi there. You two
Ace.
aren't too shabby
Ace.
looking either.
I can't tell if Ace is that one or I think he's this one. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's I didn't quite get look. Clyde. Okay, and Bob is that one. All right.
Tex would have a cow if I rode bareback.
Yes, he
I was
would.
going to pet him.
Unfortunately, this does not pass the can you pet the horse test.
Oh,
It's like, which is a shame. I feel like I should be able to, definitely, oh well.
well.
Northern Lights, Old Ivory Egg, and Romano. Beefsteak, Golden Queen, Black Turtle.
Right.
Various types of tomatoes, I'm assuming.
Looks like it.
I'm assuming this is Dave, because that's the
Yeah.
chicken coop.
Yes, I'm supposed to go ahead and have a good time and not worry about Ed, which is a lot easier said than done.
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
How do you think that snake got into their room?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap.
Yeah.
Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Has anything like that ever happened here before?
Not since I've been here. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
Why do you
Am I
ask?
bugging you?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
I could have been snarky, but I chose not to be.
Amateur detective, I guess.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Tex seems a little ornery.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job and he does it good. Far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I mean, fair enough.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazi's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Well, as unusual as the whole phantom horse thing is, so far it sounds like a pretty ordinary ranch.
So now we actually have an inventory, like...
Yeah, with
Hey.
actual like slots.
Yeah, like instead of it being down here in the corner. Or
Yeah, and you just scroll through everything, including your phone and your notebook and
Yeah,
everything
now
else.
now we have a nice little drop-down menu.
Yeah. Really good quality of life improvement. You have the actual, you got your phone, you got your case notes, and you got your inventory and everything.
And there's also
All
sorting.
in separate tabs.
Yeah, there's also sorting for all acquired, viewable,
Items
and portable items.
That is nice. I like that.
It is.
All right.
I'm glad they're improving the quality of life. Ed and Bet Rowley, just because you fired me, don't think don't make another mistake and think you've heard the last of me, because you haven't. We all know that I deserve a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong. In fact,
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
we all know I deserve a second chance. Let me go. Oh, yeah. In fact, you know what your problem is? You don't believe in justice, because you see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see. Jane.
I agree, but I don't think if you're part of this whole thing, I don't think you're just on this just yet. Some kind of an emergency.
This is wait. That's the same.
It's
thing.
backwards, I think.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Complete opposite.
So the news things will up here at top, right?
It seems that way.
There you go, Mary.
Yamzy or something. Yazzie.
Do you really need to give me a notification each time I pick up anything?
Yes.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Alright.
Okay. I mean, that's not unusual. Especially if she took that junk and turned it into some sort of profit thing. What? Lockpicks?
I don't think they're lockpicks.
It doesn't say, does it?
No, it doesn't.
That is one quality of life thing. I wish that if you hovered over it, it would tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Or tell you at the bottom when you clicked on it or something.
Ah, well. I think that's everything I'm gonna get in here.
X said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
No, but don't worry, I'll find out.
Good, because if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put them in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
A lot of things to do. Sure wish I had a task list I could be using, Nancy.
Senior detective! Because you always want to be one pace away because of the length of the hammer for splitting the wood.
Well, the first one I did here, and it was like right there.
I mean, okay.
There, just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
He used an axe, not a hammer and splitter. Whatever.
Jeez.
Also, I wonder why it is a hammer and a split, not just a, you know...
Wonder who wrote this.
What?
Something goes here.
What happened?
Went to go put the wood in and picked up a half-burnt note? Lloyd, Dene, Aramo. Oh, this is probably some, like...
Yeah, we have to decode it or something.
We have to go get another book on Greek or Latin or whatever.
Tinder.
Harvesting vegetables. There you go.
Okay.
Which is going to be important for this bit, so.
Okay.
Bell peppers. I don't know if.
Sure, green. There's another color. Sure. Mature peppers.
This should reach. The frontal color should be clipped off the plant, not pulled off. Regular harvesting will promote the growth of new fruit. Popular varieties include the California Wonder.
Okay, so that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
The Romanian rainbow. Those beans, I think. Kentucky Wonder, kidney, pinto. Wait, black turtle. That's a type of bean we need to take a look at. So that's that one, I guess, and I go back out because we're gonna have to harvest it. So it's a dry bean, it looks like.
Okay.
So
look, only pick the ones that are dry?
No, that's just the type of bean it is. It's a black turtle, but it's a dry bean.
I'm guessing this is not ripe and this is ripe. I'm guessing that's what it's trying to show me.
Well, let's read the section below it. Dry beans raised for the seeds, the positive crisp when the seeds, beans within are hard and rattle in their pods because of bean cells producing this pod to reach maturity. Picking dry beans will not result in production of more beans. Pod on the left is underripe, the pod in the middle is ready for harvesting, and the beans on the right are what's inside a ripe pod.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Shadow.
I'm Shadow, the rancher.
Sun, the hedge.
Jeez. Okay, so
alright, well, I guess let's start with
dry. Any other dry ones?
Take a look. I don't think so, but it's hard to tell. I wish it would let you zoom in on it a little bit.
Only the red ones.
The red and yellowish ones, yeah. And then for the old ivory, they're like a golden white, I think it said.
They all look golden white.
Take another look, see if there's a better picture.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Oh no, you got stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. Picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. So don't do it again, you hear? Now, second thing I need you to do for me is take this.
Okay, I don't know what we did wrong, but...
and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket.
I feel like it's kind of important we make sure we get it right.
Yeah.
No, do not save. Are you sure? Oh, yes. Okay.
Alright, so let's see. What do we do wrong? This is for sure. This for sure.
Wait. This is Romano for... I think those might have been overripe.
No, I'm pretty sure those were the ones that were needed to be dry.
Well, take another look. Yeah, so those were overripe. It's not the...
Oh.
Yeah. So load.
I think these ones need to be dry. I think.
Okay, in that case, I don't think any of them are.
I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Well...
Pick those vegetables for me
take a look.
Take a look.
Oh no, you got stuff in here that isn't...
Okay. I wish you would tell us what.
What if I do them one at a time? So these ones are sure. And now, I bring it back to him.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
There's more ripe stuff out there than that.
You bet there is.
Okay, so we gotta do it all at once.
Okay.
Alright,
these ones. Now I'm gonna head back.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Good for you. Now,
okay,
we take those. Yeah, we didn't get any beans, but maybe none of the beans are great right now. So
yeah, maybe.
Fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kind of old. And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
You got it.
Alrighty. Add to the chicken coop that Dave, I think, is working on.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't even think about taking my eggs when I'm here. It makes me crazy.
Well, you're not there. And you got no eggs. No eggs. No eggs. No eggs. No eggs.
Okay. Oh, no!
What?
There's a hole in it.
What?
I think that was... I think it was destined to happen. I don't think I could have prevented it. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess that's where that... What's the design even supposed to look like? Hey, we ain't too bad at this.
There. Yeah. Am I good or what? Voila!
Okay, so can we get the eggs now?
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Amazing. All I had to do was leave them come back and they all laid more eggs.
Mm-hmm. I knew chickens laid eggs, but I didn't think they laid them that quickly.
Right.
You can find more eggs than that.
I can?
When do chickens decide to be in, like, they're in their spot or whatever?
I'm assuming that, like most other chicken coops, they have a little bit of... They have, like, a ramp that leads up to their home or spot or whatever, and they can leave and go as they please.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon. Miss Nancy, how may I be?
I didn't mean to talk to you. I had to turn around.
I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Alright.
I still like Shorty.
Yeah, he's alright.
Oh, you need the bucket. That's where you put the water.
Right.
Is that
I
full?
need something to put the fire out.
I guess so. Okay.
Newspaper.
Paint dries in record what?
Paint dries record times.
Denver bank robber spotted at a local gas station. Okay, I guess that's the two. Alright. And now you need some sticks or something, I guess?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Gotta remember
Come on,
to...
Bob. Good boy.
I gotta...
Yeah, you forgot to fasten
I
it.
better try that again.
I'm glad... Okay, that's not just straight up a game over like usual. I did it again.
I better try that again. Come on, Bob. Good boy.
Are you sure you don't have to fasten it there?
What? How? Good grief.
I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at the game.
And now I gotta touch the horse instead of the
Bob.
saddle.
I'm ready.
Ready for some questions?
I think so.
think so.
Where's the horse's hocks?
On its back legs?
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Alright, ask me something else.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
Oh, jeez. In its water bucket. I think that's the bottom of the hoof.
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
Oh, no. Well...
It can't.
It's not 2 yards.
Like
4 feet's a bit short for a horse.
It was 5 feet, right?
How
Yeah.
tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
55 inches. Just that seems like a...
55 inches.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
I do... I want to say quarter, but I'm not certain, and I know there's probably a bunch of, like...
Nope.
Ask me
Okay.
something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
I think keeps lying down, standing up.
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
Okay.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
Chestnut is light brown.
A chestnut is light brown.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What tribe?
Oh no, I'm
bred
sorry. The
first
chestnut's the darker
Appaloosa?
one. The bay is the lighter color. But I thought it was more like a kind of a pale brown than like a.
This doesn't really seem like a horse question. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Never mind.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas? Those are the ones with the white butt. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Okay.
The Navajo.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Founders. I think that's falling, and I'm assuming it's feet.
Its feet.
That's 4 right.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
You should always make sure to check the girth on. I think that's called the cinch.
The cinch.
That's 5.
Yes.
Halfway there.
Ask me something
Okay
else.
at this.
What is a mule?
A mule. That's like the offspring of a male horse. Actually, it's one of these two.
I believe it's a male horse and a female donkey.
The offspring of a male horse and a female donkey.
Nope.
Ask
Okay,
me
so it must
something
be the
else.
other end.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
Not 55, so say 5 feet.
5 feet.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Paint horse.
A paint horse.
Nope.
Ask
Okay.
me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay is light brown.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Algonquin.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
Probably
What is a
the
mule?
Sioux. Because they're
offspring
one of the
of a
tribes, as far as I'm
female
aware, that's known
horse
for
and a
their
male
horse breeding and
donkey.
stuff.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me
What
something
was the
else.
question you
What
said?
kind of a horse?
It was a female donkey
Oh,
or whatever.
I don't think it's a draft horse, so I'm assuming it's a
gated
gated.
horse.
8 right.
Okay.
There's 2 to go.
Ask me
I
something
don't
else.
100% know what a
What's the
gated horse
difference
is.
between a bay and a chestnut?
Chestnut has black
A
spots?
chestnut has black points.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
So a bay has
What's
black
the
points, but
difference between a bay and a chestnut?
I guess we need to take another look at the
Bay
book.
has black points.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
You said which one?
The Sioux.
The Sioux.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What tribe?
So I guess
bred
it's the Nez
first
Perce.
Appaloosas?
The Nez
Perch.
Perce.
Well, you answered all the
Is,
questions
okay.
right, and I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. so you're free to ride outside the corral.
Glad he gave me as many chances as I wanted.
Yeah, it's not like you get one wrong and it's game over, so then you gotta start all over again.
Right.
Like that freaking the puzzle inside the maze. Oh!
Yeah. What did you just ask me to do?
You're free to go about the corral, so I guess now you're riding out to...
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
Are these real life, actual, like, cave paintings and etchings?
I think so.
Cool. You know, it's a little silly, but I always kind of wondered how they managed to, like, not necessarily the etching, but for some of the painting and whatnot, because they don't look like they look a lot finer than, like, finger paints and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious if, how they did some of those.
Tuning forks. Cool.
Okay, we also deal in local antiques. Ask for details.
Okay.
Help the roadrunner get to its hole before the coyote catches. Oh, it's the same one as the
Wow, it's Roadrunner and Coyote in real life.
Well, I mean,
not exactly real life, but
we played this in the fish one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did.
Or a very similar one.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna get caught.
I gotta bamboozle them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't reach me in time.
No. Good job.
Thank you.
That's level 1.
Of course.
Is that the sound a roadrunner makes?
I guess.
Huh.
Alright, level 2.
Oh boy.
I gotta lure him.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
They cheat and they start throwing like Acme dynamite and stuff at you. Paints a really elaborate like tunnel entrance on a wall that you get to run through perfectly fine, but they run into.
Yeah.
Bunch of fireworks that explode in their face or something.
Of course. But they don't blow up, they just get like soot all over their face.
Yeah, they have that, you know, like cartoon explosion looking kind of thing where they're all like skinny and because all the fur's gone.
Right. I'm trying to lure that one that's over there.
Well,
I think that should do it.
Right to
1. I see.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Okay. I don't need any more. I'm pretty sure I got it now.
Yep.
Now
you just outrun them.
Yeah.
That's crafty. I knew there was something, you know, tracking them around the. I didn't think intentionally letting it run toward you like that in the beginning though was going to be enough to get out from it though.
Right. Can you open the door for Eagle?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Cool. An old token.
All right.
Or something.
So on the next episode, we will call people, I guess, and pick up sticks.
Yep.
See you guys then.
Bye.